the Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup now. This is the junior women's quads event. Trentham Boat Club on the Berkshire station on your left, and Clare's Court School on the Buckinghamshire station on your right. And 12 years of the Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup here at Henley Royal Regatta. It was introduced back in 2012 to commemorate the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, the name of this event. But good start here from both crews, and it's Clare's Court with the early advantage, Sarah.
I just love the junior quads, the Forley and the Diamond Jubilee. The quality and the maturity of so many of these crews is just exceptional. But Clare's Court, as you say, with an early lead. Jemima Don in the 3-seat. She won the Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup in 2022, and both her and the 2-seat, Emma Rance, they were in the A final for the J16 double at the Brit Champs last year. So a very experienced boat of scullers in this Clare's Court School crew.
I remember that race in 2022 in the final. I think it was quite a surprise that Clare's Court went on to win that. And so great to see that on both sides, both the Forley side and on the Diamond Jubilee side, Clare's Court can produce great quadruple sculls here. And on your picture, that crew that you've just talked about, now with a reasonable lead. This crew came 9th at the schools head of the river this year. They were 5th in the A final at the national schools as well. And they were 6 places ahead of this Trentham crew that are just coming into picture now. So a reasonable gap between them in the last side-by-side race they'll have done this season. But great for crews like Trentham to you know, they're very proud of the fact they qualified in this event too in 2023. So back-to-back qualifications in. Sarah, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you will know the back and the intricacies of how the entries work. One of the most highly entered events at the regatta, the Diamond Jubilee, right?
It is intensely popular, and also one of the reasons why, of course, the Junior Women's 8 was added to the program as well, to give another Junior Women's event, but a sweep event, an opportunity. And we know that these junior events are very heavily entered for both the men and the women. And the qualifications, I mean, it is extraordinary for anyone who's been here on the Friday. We had more than 450 crews, I think it was, for only 133 places in the regatta. So many more people missing out than making it through that process. And of course, the remainder of the crews coming through into the draw, having pre-qualified. But it is exceptional just to get a start, as you say, here, and for Trentham to have qualified for 2 consecutive Henley regattas really does show that they're building. But they've got a tough act here to follow, which is, of course, Clare's Court School, who are now really looking dominant.
Yeah, Clare's Court, very uniform coming down this course, and very sharp around the turn. You can see the little lift up of the hands into the water, which you need in this wind. You know, we talked about the blustery conditions there. The sooner you can get those blades in the water, the more stable your boat is.
Yeah, that's right. Having that sharp lock in at the catch. Both crews doing that pretty well, but it is tough conditions out there. It's a little bit rolly. It's often deceptive, but it is really swirly conditions. But we know it's only going to get tougher through the week as the boat traffic increases. So, yeah, you really have to be able to handle the conditions no matter what gets thrown at you.
Clare's Court School, also another local school. I think they're still in Berkshire. They're based near Maidenhead, so they're not far from here, just a 20-minute drive or so down the A404. But yeah, Clare's Court won this event back in 2022, back again, and you can see that they are on the path to attempting to pick that trophy back up, the Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup. But another shout to Trentham Boat Club, though. Great to see that their coach still, Daz Barton, who was coaching at Trentham back when I was a junior in the Midlands. And so shout out to Daz, coaching this crew. Megan Davis, Olivia Wellahan, Ava Fenton and Gabriella Fagery in the bow seat. And they've gone through this season racing in that championship quad. They've stayed together, and also a returner in this crew from that crew last year, Ava Fenton. But that's no match for Clare's Court School, who will you can see here, not even Trentham in shot as they cross the line. A very dominant performance, and we must commend that here for all of these junior athletes, even to qualify. A huge, huge achievement. But Clares Court will be the winners here in this Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup.